Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to make yet another video, just this Talkanet video about Byte Light status of the work, production work, repairs and more, and how I'm doing. And for the last over half year, since March I think, I've been, as you know, as many know, I've been having huge backlog of work because in March, April, people had lots of time and started to order a lot more stuff compared to uh, last year. So I had a really busy period and I tried to catch up with all the work. I tried to um, do it in a week or something. That's my thought. That has been my thought uh, about all the time. I will manage it this week, and it's quite unrealistic the way I have been thinking about that. So I really have to uh, try to. I don't know. I still have to catch up. That's one. Because if I'm not catching up, this will go on forever, and I don't want that. But also I have to, and that's what I've been looking for. I have to find a way of dealing with the amount of work, especially when it comes to the custom things like repairs and custom requests and other stuff. I have stuff here waiting for over 1.5 years, and that's frustrating me a lot. And the reason that I have not picked up earlier is that the main difference between production work and repairs is the special focus you need on repairs and custom requests. So production work is something I can almost do without thinking. It's not true, of course, but for one, I put on the power on the pick and place machine. I set up the work for that, which does take some preparations because I have to make some space here. If I'm using the production street, the pick and place machine and the reflow oven, um, I try to do a board in 3 minutes or something. So a couple of boards in a certain amount of time because for some with some products I can put 3 boards in the reflow oven, for example. Maybe I can even improve the reflow oven so it will go a little more smoother. And I also have some problems with overheating some components like big chips that have a large surface, and those get too hot and sometimes get damaged. So I need to do rework because I need to remove the chip and put another one on, and that costs me a lot of time. So I'm trying to improve that, but that's not important. Let's get back to the reason I'm making this video. So what I'm trying to do is catch up with repairs and so as well. And I think the best thing I can do is iterate over a couple of topics each day. So I want to start, which I have been trying for, by the way, for a couple of months now, but I haven't succeeded with that. I should start with messages, email, Facebook messages, and more. And maybe it's good to create a time box for that for something like an hour. And after that, I do. I think I should. I think my to-do list says I should then ship orders. So everything that was finished the day before should be shipped. That also takes some time because I have to choose between several couriers. So I use DPD, I use PostNL. Um, I try to select the best affordable option for each package. And I have a list of that, of course. It's not something that I have to do each package over and over again. It's quite simple to decide which courier I have to use, but it does cost some time, and it does cost some time to create labels. But I get more efficient in it every day, and there's no way yet of doing that fully automatic. That's quite hard. So, for example, I have now a stack of about 30 or 40 packages waiting left to me, and that takes about um, half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, something like that, to create labels and put them in bags to get do drop off at the depots. So that's about what I do after the messages, and I think then I'm focusing on production work because mainly because of the way people expect orders on eBay to be shipped within the same day, but that's not possible. But within 2 or 3 days, something like that. That's the reason that I focus on production work, to avoid problems with that. But that causes me to get more delays on custom requests and repairs, and that's a bit of a pain. So I really have to make something, work on my way of handling time boxes. So starting with messages, then shipping labels, then production work, and after that I need to keep 2 or 3 hours for repairs and other stuff, you know. So that's about what I should do every day. And I haven't been doing that because life and loads of other things are, of course, need to be done, like getting over to a new bookkeeping system with my new accountant, which I've been using from February, March, but I still haven't fully gone over to his way of bookkeeping, which does take a lot of changes in my way of administrating my stuff, because my previous bookkeeper unfortunately passed away at the beginning of this year, and it turned out that some things should have been improved earlier on. But anyway, I'm working on that as well, and loads of other things with my family, of course. I have 2 kids, I have a wife, I have a house. Loads of things need to be done. Some things I like to do, like working on IT stuff, networking stuff, and so. Although sometimes I get frustrated if something doesn't work the way I want to. Anyway, everyone has that, of course. But things like fixing roofs from our bar and that sort of thing, you know, that costs more time. You need to get some stuff for that. So those are also things that need to be done. Sometimes I need to get some time off as well. I don't allow myself much of that. But for example, I try to get on my bike every day. I try to. I try it every day. But I succeeded with that 2 or 3 times a week at least. I hope more in the future. I really need to do that because that gives me a lot of energy, which might sound odd to a lot of people, but people who know what exercise can do for you, for your mental health and for your physical health, they know how important it is to get some exercise every day. If you have a hard job like this one, this is not easy. Don't get me wrong. Being an entrepreneur, working for yourself, not with a boss with a monthly income, is really hard. But I like it. I like to do it. I like to invent. I like to develop and design my own products, or work with other people and sell their products. Hopefully can produce them myself because I like doing that. It's boring to just buy stuff and sell stuff. That's what I think. Of course, a real entrepreneur doesn't think that's boring. They think producing stuff is boring, but the other way around. I like to produce stuff, invent it, be creative, think of new stuff. I have so many ideas, but I will definitely not have time in the next 100 years to create all those ideas. But all in time, you know. You can see some boxes at my other side there who are waiting for to be completed. But there are loads of other stuff, projects that I would really like to continue on, but I just don't have the time for that because there's orders waiting. There are repairs waiting, so I need to focus on that. So just a couple of minutes of telling the same things over and over again, as many of you know already. I'm sorry for that. I just keep going on, and one strange thing throughout the last 2 months is that you cannot the orders come in such a different amount every week. It's really hard to determine what the causes of that are. Why in 1 week people do not order anything, and the next week they order 3 times as much? Why is that? So I try to find trends. I try to follow the news. Of course, at this moment about Brexit, I'm trying to find out if that is a reason maybe that people are being careful with spending money. And of course the coronavirus as well, which is a major cause of problems financially worldwide. It will become a bigger problem really soon, I think. Austria already is speaking about the second wave of coronavirus. Doesn't sound too well, does it? So I think it's really hard to know how many orders are coming in, and that's worrying me for quite a lot. But I just go on because I still have a backlog to finish, and that's my goal. That's my aim. So I want to finish that backlog. I want to get rid of all the open orders, all the stuff from people here. I want to get it out as soon as possible. So hence my plan for a new routine, daily iteration over several topics. But for example, if you do something, if I do something in my house, that sometimes costs a couple of hours, and it's really hard if you're an entrepreneur to get distracted by those things. But some things need to be done, and I don't have the luxury of getting it done by someone else yet. Maybe in the future. But that's what you get if you're an entrepreneur who sells things to people directly. So I'm not a big entrepreneur. I just like doing this stuff at Vitalite, and I hope to be able to do that for many years. And we'll see. That's all I wanted to say for now. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Please ask me any questions you have. I try to be open. I want to be open for about everything. Just this is my way of letting people know how I'm doing and how Vitalite is doing. That's what I'm trying to share here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me for over 12 minutes. if you're here, of course. Please like this video if you like it, and dislike it if you dislike it. I just wanted to share this, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.